Okay, we are back again here with Project 8, and this is simply called a drain plate. We got a lot of little things going on here. The overall drawing is obviously pretty simple, right? You're just making a big disc that is a diameter of 150 millimeters, right? And then it's extruded 5 millimeters, but it's got all these little holes. And you could certainly draw all of these. They're spaced out 10 apart out of the origin here, going, not including this main row, we got 5 more going all directions here. And so obviously we're going to try to make this our origin, and this is the front view of this, and so we'll kind of keep it that way. You could draw this in the top, it'd be fine, but since this is how it's oriented, we will draw the front view just like this and then go from there. So here we are. I want to get this file open, turn my origin on, and then we're going to right click that front window there, plane, and create sketch. And that spins us to the front. And I'm in inches and I want to be in millimeters. Okay. And we're going to save it right off the bat. We said this was Project 8. Drain plate. And of course the name on there. And now we're good to go on this drawing. So I'm going to hit C on my keyboard for circle. And we said 150. And that's really it for the circle itself. There's not much else to the drawing. Now we have to head into drawing all of these little holes. And so we've got these holes, and each one of these, right, is a 5 diameter hole. So the first one will be easy. We hit circle, C on our keyboard, back to the origin, and this time we want a 5 diameter, and hit enter. Okay, and then let's go back and check this out. And now what we need to do is make a copy. And so a circular copy doesn't really work too perfect in here. We could do part of it. There's a lot of ways to do this, but here's how we're going to do it. So what we're going to do is zoom out, and we're going to create a rectangular pattern. And it says which object. And we're going to do that one right off the bat. And we have some options on what we want to do here. And what I'm going to do first is I just like to drag it out so that I see where things are going. And so we're going to go back and change our spacing and things like that later. Number one, I know that I need more. So that gives me 4 copies, and I want 5 copies. So I need to get to 6. Same thing here. Okay. And then what we need is a 10 millimeter spacing. Oh, okay. So what it wants to know is the overall distance. So that's the extent of it. But we want to switch that to spacing. And then we're going to switch this to 10 this way. And then we can switch it to 10 this way. So we just had to change this over to spacing. Okay? And what we could do is, what happens if we did symmetric extension? And symmetric that way, and let's see if we can get a bunch of these in here. So that means 10. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 each way. So we liked 11 there. So let's go ahead and bump this to 11, and that worked out good that way. And so just by doing this rectangular pattern all from 1 with some symmetric extensions, and we changed it to spacing, it gave us everything we need. We don't need to make copies. We don't need to mirror anything. That rectangular pattern worked out perfect for what we need here. And now what we want to do is hit escape. And we're going to get rid of, so if I can just select that. And right select. Maybe I need to hover over it. And I hit delete on my keyboard, and that worked good. So hover, delete. Delete. Good thing to know. So if I'm dragging the box, so from left to right, moving my mouse left to right, it only selects what's inside my box. The second I drag the other way, see how the box looks different? Anything my box touches gets selected. So we just want to be careful how we do that. But if I want to get rid of a whole bunch of things going right to left, helps me out when I'm doing that. But for what you guys are doing today, we just want to go from left to right and select those carefully. And that right there is our sketch home. E on the keyboard. We're going to select that surface. And it is 5. New body's fine, distance is fine, all that's good. We can turn our origin off. Excuse me for just a second, I gotta sneeze, I think. I was just cleaning dust bags on our vacuum back there, so pardon me there. Alright, now we just have to assign our material here and then do our turn-in. And so we need to make this copper. So I'll drop down the body, right-click it, physical material. Please excuse the interruption here as well.
That at this time the building should be cleared of unsupervised students. Students will welcome to the Medium Student Center or the cover team. Unsupervised students need to leave the building. Thank you. One school, one family.
And so you saw me open up the physical material, click on metal, and we're going to make this copper. So then I can close that. And now I can go back and right click and open up our properties. Click off of it because I don't like it blue. And there is what you would take your screenshot of and turn in. Alright, thank you.